Oh, sorry there. There we go, guys. Sorry about that. I had that on mute. But welcome, guys. Dave Santarelli from Santarelli Trading Exchange, BreakingChartAlerts.com, Stock Option Trading Academy. As you guys see here, markets are climbing. Despite the protesters and everything going on, we're up around $1,700 now on opening bell. Carnival Cruise Line's up 400. Hilton's up 300. Let's see here. 3M's on the climb here. RCL, that trade is now in the green. We're up 12% on RCL trade. Overall, that trade was down about 90%. We got that about a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago. RCL, that trade's now up 12% overall in the green. That's for the June 19th expiration. That other trade we just made yesterday in the Pro Trader session in the afternoon trading, that one's already up 9%. Our SPGM up $300 on that. RCL 175, 3M 170, Hilton 150 now. Visa, guys, we're up huge on our Visa trades. That's what I was talking to you guys about yesterday. Up 800 on our two Visa trades. We have the Visa June 19th 200 strike and the Visa June 5th 200 strike here. So still starting to climb there. 196.04 on Visa. Hilton up about 1%. Amazon's down $3 right now. But going to continue to watch that. Amazon trade I'm down about $300 on right now for the day. Just past $2,000 now for the day here on our trades we just made. So let's see what we're going to do here. Let me expand this a little bit and let me put on the... There we go. Visa's still on the climb there. Visa's up about $1.90. There we go, up 203, 207. Visa's rapidly taking off here. Let's take a look at the today 1 minute chart on Visa. As you guys can see, big bounce off that 10 simple moving average. Just got up to 196.40 there. Account is still on the climb here. Carnival Cruise Line up to, 300, Hilton 200. Let's see here. 3M, let's take a look at 3M. We might be able to do day trade on 3M today. 3M up 157.60, almost at 158, and that trade's coming right back here too as well. We have a 3M June 19th. What is this? Let me just expand this. I'm using two monitors here. There we go. We have the 165 strike call on 3M that we got a while back there. So we'll continue to watch that. And let me put on... Is the sound good now? Everything good for you guys?
Yep.
Great. Yeah, guys, so I went out yesterday. I took a nap, ended up going out, and I got stopped. I'm looking out there. I'm like, wow, what is going on out there? I said, there's no one out here. I got up from a nap here at the hotel. I'm at Fort Lauderdale Beach. I go and I'm like, wow, this place is dead. I'm driving around. I'm seeing the lights on the streets blink. It looks like the Twilight Zone. And then I get pulled over. I'm playing the music going down the beach here. I get pulled over. He's like, why are you out? I'm like, what are you talking about? I just woke up. I'm looking for something to eat. He's like, oh yeah, we have restrictions in place, a curfew. He's like, you might want to skip dinner tonight.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
There was plenty of cops. I must have seen.
I'm up $2,500 right now for the day. Our SPG trade, guys. Take a look at SPG here and look at Visa taking off. Up $2.50, 196.81 right now on Visa. I might have to shut this blind in back of me. We got a nice ocean view in back of us of the beach, but my back is already baked here. Let's take a look at SPG. That was a really quick 15% gain on that SPG trade. I'm already up $500 on that overall. Our RCL trade's now up 16% overall after being down 90%. SPG, look at this one, up almost 4% for the day. Remember, this is the Simon Property Group. These are all the malls. So you guys know all the malls now across the nation are opening up. So I expect to see Simon Property Group continue to climb at least up to the next resistance area. And let me shut this in back of me, and I could draw some things here on Zoom for you guys. Do you mind putting some lights on in here? Thank you. Alrighty, so Zoom. Wow.
Better?
Yeah. Thank you. Efren, you want to say how much we're up here? I don't even want to say. How much are we up for the day? Exactly.
$2,235.
$2,235, and that's still on the climb there. Now almost 2,300, over almost 2,400 now.
Coming up at 9:45,
it's a nice day, and I'm telling you, we're continuing to climb here. Dow's up 111 now. Nasdaq's just turning green. S&P's up about 7 points here. So let's take a look. And yeah, I got to go get those contacts. These contacts are glued to my eyes. So, the first target on SPG here, these are the malls. These are the malls opening again. Okay, so we have resistance. We have resistance right at $75. Okay, so the difference between 75 to 63.67, and we could calculate what we're going to be looking for on that SPG trade. So 75 minus 63.49, that's $11.51.
And WGI,
so that's $11.51. Now what we do, let's bring in, where the hell's that damn thing at here? Oh, there we go.
That's November Whiskey Golf India.
Alrighty, so let me pull up the option chain here. SPG, we have the January 15th, 2021. Unbelievable time on that trade. And we have the 60 strike call. Okay, so there's the 60 strike. Now what I'm going to do is go to our columns here. I'm going to add our delta. So now it's showing you the delta right here. So now let's go back over here. Do this. Do that. Okay, so we have the 60 strike call, right? So this is what we're looking at. So it has a delta of 0.633. Multiply that by this number right here. So by 11.51. So now 11.5, multiply that by 0.633, and that is 7.29. So that's how much that's going to increase in value. So that means that this option is going to increase by $7.29. So right now, if it's $12.78, which its last traded is at $13.10, it last traded at $13.10. Theoretically, it's saying you could get it at $12.78 right now between that bid and the ask. So it's got a bid of $12.55, ask of $13. So it's saying, you know, midpoint right around there. So $12.78. So $12.78. Now we add that to what this is. So 12.78 plus 7.29. 7.29 plus 12.78, and we have 20.07. So that means if we get up to, now we could put in our theta and see time decay, but that means this is going to be at 20.07. So 20.07, and if we paid, what do we pay for SPG? Let's see, average price 11.9. So we paid 11.9 for this trade yesterday, right? So if it gets up to 20.07, divide that by 11.9, that means we're looking for about a 69% gain on this trade. So what we're doing is dividing this 20.07, divide that by what we paid for it, and minus the one in front, 68.655. So 69% return is going to be our target for this trade. So that's going to be my target for this trade, and our SPG trade is soaring. You know, this is the malls across America, the Simon Group. They have all the malls down here in Florida. You know, my wife worked at Carolina Herrera, which is owned by Simon. You know, very nice malls. And like I said, the restrictions now are lifted, so we should be able to easily see that SPG trade, you know, get up to at least that 75. So at least 75. And then as we continue to open, the nice thing about going with that expiration, now a lot of people ask me, why do I pick the certain expirations I pick? I pick certain expirations because I need that time on my side for things to go in our favor. Obviously, the stock's not going to get up to 75 tomorrow, you know, so you have to have enough time on your side, and that's why we went with the January 15, 2021. So not until next year does this option expire. And the nice thing about that, this is my first target, that's 75. So my second target, the next resistance, this is our second target resistance area. Second target resistance. And now remember, once there's a coronavirus vaccine, this, you know, things should easily shoot up, because then the fears are going to be dissipated and everything's going to be continuing to run there. So watching this, wow, what nice gains today, up $2,500 today. Visa's continuing to have a nice breakout there. We're going to look at that in a second. I'm looking at my other screen here. Looking good. All right, back to this now. So our second target's going to be that 100. Now, here's the beauty of this. Like I said, plenty of time to get to that $100 a share. And let's quickly calculate here what that's going to make us. Let's see here. What do I want to go with? Okay, so now if we get up to 100 minus 63.41 equals 36.59, and then multiply that number by our delta of 0.638. So 23.34 plus what we paid, 11.90. $35.24.
Therapeutics getting another pop here.
Divide that by what we paid.
TENX.
And then we're looking at about a 196% return. So now you're dividing this number, which is what it's going to be if it gets up to that 100, by calculating it with our Greeks, our delta here. This is our delta that we're looking at. This are the Greeks of options. And 35.24, divide that by what we
Highest
paid,
of your
11.90. That comes out to
19.5.
196.13% return minus our theta, our time decay, if we get up to that 100 target area. Now, the quicker that happens, the IV is going to also increase, and we're going to see the option premiums over here start to increase just by that IV spike. So that's what we're looking for with that. Let me clear this off. If you guys want a picture, you can take a screenshot quick.
CHWY
see.
Chewy. Weekly $50 call sweep, CHWY, Chewy.
So that's the Simon Group there. That trades up 9% right now. Let's see. Carnival Cruise Line up 350. Oh, that Visa trade is up $1,600 today. Visa 196.77, continuing to climb to that 200 target area. Was hoping for a little quicker climb here, but with these protesters going on, it's not going as quick as I wanted. You know, obviously, with the restrictions now and everything, but still loving that Visa trade. Looking to add to that for the June 19th 200 strike that we have. So that is looking great here as well. Let me go into the trade room now. Our USO trade is up over 1% today. Carnival Cruise Line, 1.5 modest rise there.
Shares of Chewy spiking to 46.49.
Chewy.
Off of that call activity, call sweeps, the weekly $50
Chewy's
sweeps
getting a
in
big
Chewy
pop
now
there, up over
46.49
3%,
at the high.
up 3.06%.
Why?
Let's see here. Let me get in the trade room. Okay. Get this logged in over here. There we go. Shen's talking about Tesla there. Vinny's talking about Amazon. Eddie's asking if I'm adding to Amazon. Not adding to Amazon yet. What's it down? $8 now? $7? Jawad, square trade in the green. 619 Expo back in the green. Nice job, Jawad. Yeah, this market's coming back nicely from that sell-off. Amazon's bringing me down a little bit here. Down 860 on Amazon right now today. Let's bring up Amazon here, see what she's doing. That's nice to see that RCL trade finally come back. Be really nice to see that 3M trade come back here as well by the June 19th Expo. Are you still in the 3M trade?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
DGLY, Digital Ally pricing is offering $1. Digital Ally announcing new safety product releases in response to COVID-19 pandemic. Delta Golf Lima Yankee, DGLY. Company price they're offering earlier. Delta Golf Lima Yankee.
I was getting ready to add this morning to some of our trades after I went over those charts with you there, but little pullback down to the 50 here. Some pulling back down to the 10, 20 SMAs here. Let's see if we could get a bounce off that, start to climb again for the day. Dow's up about 90 points. NASDAQ's down 19. Chevron continuing to run there up at 1.71% for the day. I think we were talking about possibly doing a trade on that yesterday. John says LVS. Take a look at LVS quick. Visa, I'm telling you guys, Visa, just like that Simon Group. Now that malls are opening, malls are going to start to climb. Those stocks, property management companies, Visa, you know, as people start to get out and spend more. I love these trades. I love these setups. LVS and Lulu they're talking about in the trade room at breakingchartalerts.com. Let's take a look at Lulu. A couple of our members have been talking about Lulu for the past couple of days. Let's look at the 6-month daily. Not looking too bad there. $307. Unbelievable. Let's see. What's the other one? LVS. We closed out of our Las Vegas Sands trade. It's still holding that trend line really nice. Remember last time we talked about LVS? We were showing the trend line here. So now LVS, what I'd be looking for with LVS, let me move this up a little bit. So here's LVS, and if you guys remember, we drew this trend line here of recent support areas. So what I'd be looking for right now, let me get my annotation thing up. So what I'd be looking for here, we had a nice bounce all the way down and drop down to support areas right here on this trend line. These are our support areas, you know. That's our support areas. So now what I'd be looking for on Las Vegas Sands here, this is Las Vegas Sands chart. It's down about 70 cents for the day, 1.4%, right? So what I'm going to be looking for is for this to continue to drop down to that trend line. If it drops right around here, which is, let's see, that area is going to be right at around 46, 42, somewhere right around there, anywhere from 45.75 up to 47.35. You know, so that's going to be our. That's going to be where I would now. If we got a green candle after that trend line, see right here, that green candle right here. See that green candle? See this green candle? And then our next green candle here. And then right here, that green candle off of this. So that's what we're going to be looking for now. So once we get that next green candle, that's going to look like this. Just like it did here. You know, just like it did here. And just like it did right here. And right here, that's going to be our confirmed entry. So that next green candle, this is LVS, this is Las Vegas Sands, right? That next green candle off of this support area, that would be our entry point for a Las Vegas Sands trade. I'm not going to enter into Las Vegas Sands until I get that confirmed green candle. Amazon quickly pulling back here. Still getting used to Zoom a bit here. Alrighty. Chewy still up 3.24%. Simon up 2.21%. USO still on the climb 1.41%. Carnival Cruise Line up a modest 1%. Visa only up about 1,100 now on Visa. And these are intraday moves, guys. You know, nothing to worry about unless there's something major that comes up. You know, something major comes up with the protesters or something about coronavirus or something like that, then obviously I'd have some concern about the markets pulling back and retracing. But right now it's just intraday moves. Dow's up 120, Nasdaq's only down about 17, S&P's up 5.19. Medj Live says XPOL did 2 Beyond trades yesterday. I just got in 135 calls for this week's Expo. I did 2 Beyond trades yesterday. I just got in 135 call for this week's Expo. Let's take a look at Beyond, see what that's doing. BYND. Chewy's getting a big spike there. Let's put Chewy on it today, 1 minute. Look at the chart on Chewy here. And guys, take a look at our trade plan with Chewy. What incredible match here. This is textbook. Look at, came down to the 20 right here. 10, 10, and then we have our big breakouts once we come down to support. So we're coming down to these support areas at the 10-20 SMA. Then we're getting that big bounce. Now we see Chewy up over 5.1% there and continuing to break out. So nice day trade opportunity there on
INPX and
Chewy.
Pixon granted U.S. patent number 10,000 titled Enhanced Video System, INPX and Pixon in the November Papa X-ray with that patent news now being circulated, INPX.
That'll be an interesting one to keep an eye on.
Shares of
Beyond.
Pixon getting a pop here, $1.90.
Adam said he jumped into the 6.5, 135, 134 calls on Beyond. Let me see what the 3-month daily looks like on Beyond. Not too bad there. $130 would be my stop on any Beyond calls for those wondering. $130 would be my stop. Nice climb back here in the markets. I just want Amazon to participate. Every one of our trades are up in the green today except Amazon. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades in the green and 1 in the red right now. But Amazon's coming back right now. Was down about $1,400 before. Now I'm only down $1,000 on it. And that's normal intraday moves, you know. Not worried about that. Nice spike here on Chewy off that 10 again. See how it just came right down to that 10 and then got a nice little pop there. So see if that holds and starts that next breakout. You get a candle above 47.25. Nice day trade entry within the middle of the trade plan. So you already know you're cut some time out of that trade plan there. I usually like to get in right on that momentum. Right here on that news. 9:30. Retracement down to that 20. Perfect entry. Right here on the 938, 939 candle. Nice climb there on Chewy. Right off that 10 SMA again. No problem, Adam. Mike Antiel says, I see the Florida poster in the background. Where are you at? I forget where he's at. Where did he say? Good morning, Matthew. Good morning, Scott Williams on YouTube here. Dave, are you holding EXPR through earnings tomorrow? I do not have EXPR. But that's looking good, though. Nice climb off that 10. I might re-enter if that breaks above 222. Chewy back at highs here, 47.59. Big breakout up 5.49%. Back up $1,500 for the day here unrealized. Nasdaq's back in the green, up 5 points. Should see a nice continued climb here. Amazon trades now only down 900. Slowly getting a climb there, back on Amazon. SPG, Simon Property Group, back up over 2%, 2.37%. Carnival Cruise Line up 1.31%.
Shares of Chewy, CHWY, continue to make new highs now. Saw that call activity earlier.
Good morning, Javon Howard. How are you? Let me pull up. I see messages coming up on Zoom over here. Good morning, Dave Galloway. Oh, definitely. Let's see what Amazon's doing here. Let's put that in the big one. See, for me, that's nothing to worry about because it's still within the previous candle's body on a daily chart. Today, 1 minute chart, let's take a look. Oh, nice climb there off 24.55, a quick 10-point climb. If we could break above 24.67.50, could see another nice climb there on Amazon today. We'll continue to watch that here. Amazon had a huge upgrade yesterday to $2,800 a share. It was 27 or 28? I think 28, right? 2,800?
28.
Price target changes to 2,800. And that should be gobbled up quickly by large institutions and hedge funds here. Chewy continuing breakout momentum. Look at that big candle there. Almost up 6% now on the day on Chewy. Back up $1,500. What is moving here for us? Visa. Visa's having a big run. Back, I'm up 1,600 on the day just on Visa alone. Visa's almost at 197, almost getting up to the highs of the day. Let's move this to today 1 minute chart. That 1020 cross is coming up on Visa. She retraced down to the 50 SMA today. 196 support. Now we're looking for that break above 197.50 for that next big breakout momentum here on Visa. Nice continued climb here. Visa 196.87. 1020 cross coming up on Amazon. Chewy's holding that 10 SMA over here. You guys see what we're looking at? Chewy holding that 10 SMA each time here on retracement. See if it holds it now again. Here comes the 1020 crosses coming up. So watch for that. You already have the MACD. So confirmation, candles above. SMAs. That's what we're patiently waiting for. Visa's continuing to run here. Look at that run there on Visa. Up 1,700 now on our Visa trade for the day. continuing to climb off that 10 here on Chewy. Continue to watch that. I want to see Amazon hold this 1020 area right here.
New York City curfew to begin at 8 p.m. this evening.
8 p.m. curfew, New York City. Visa just broke 197 again. I don't want to hear start. I really don't want to hear all those curfews start to come in now. If we start hearing all those curfews come in again,
Yep.
there goes Visa. 197 on Visa. 197.01. Continuing to break higher here on Visa.
MIST milestone. Farmer share spiking to $4.03, up 17% now. MIST.
Andrew Richardson says CVS is making another run. Medj is talking about Beyond there. Let's go take a look at Beyond quick.
Mazda reporting total May sales of 24,933 vehicles, down 1%. That's in North America.
Nice breakout there on Beyond, Medj. He looked for that 1020 cross. Nice 1020 cross there. Candle above that 1020 SMA. MACD confirmed. Nice breakout. Now what you're looking for here, Medj, look for that nice breakout above that 50 SMA. You do that. Let's take a look at our next resistance area. Easy. 136 to 137. Could break that 137, easy 139, 140 target. There goes Amazon off that 20 SMA, continuing that climb there on Amazon. Let's see what Visa's doing. Waiting for that next run on Visa. It's got resistance right at 197. I want to see a candle with body above 197. Then I'll be looking for that 197.50 quickly in that next breakout momentum. Umar, how is it up there?
Launching managed activity to help users archive or trash hole posts in one place. That's FB, Facebook, Foxtrot, Bravo.
Umar said Orange County has a 10 p.m. curfew. So our headquarters for Santarelli Trading Exchange, LLC, Breaking Chart Alerts and Stock Options Trading Academy is in Orlando, right across from Universal, which is Orange County. So 10 p.m. curfew there. How is the stores down there? They broke into lots of stores by Millennial Mall, right down the road from the office. Wow. How's my office there at Regions Bank? Anything going on there? They lighting the ATMs on fire or anything there, Umar? Umar's on our Zoom chat here. They didn't get into the mall because they hired the PD. There goes Visa, continuing to climb there. Let's see that break above that 197. Chewy pulled all the way back down to that 20. Which is telling me probably Amazon's probably going to be doing the same here. Market, Dow's up 175, Nasdaq's up 11, S&P's up 10. Still continuing to climb, not worried about this market whatsoever. Markets are still in breakout momentum cycle here with our trade plan. We're still going strong here in the markets, holding on to our positions. It's up $1,500 for the day right now. Unrealized, obviously. The couple trades I'd probably a lot of you guys asked Dave, when do you know when you're going to be taking profits, or could you give a heads up? So let's take a look at it now. Let me see how I can get rid of this. Let me see how I could do this. I hate using this screen over here. Let me see. Hold on one One sec, guys. I gotta fix this because if I hit a wrong button here, it totally screws up the screen. Wow, I'm 1,700 now. Continuing to break higher. There we go. Hate having to do that all the time.
BNGO, Leonardo Genomics getting a pop here. Bravo November Golf Oscar on heavy volume. BNGO.
I don't know where these things go. Guys, I think I have to restart my program here. Something's really acting up here. E-Trade Pro. Won't fit in the screen. William's asking about EXPR Express shares through earnings. Yes, I did talk about that. I'm not in that EXPR. I had shares of it at one time there, but I sold the shares. I would be looking to re-enter, though, after earnings. I think the retailers that held in there are going to start to take off again.
EXPR wasn't an official trade.
No, that was one we did on YouTube. I think we just picked up some shares quick. I don't know what's going on with E-Trade Pro here. It's not opening up. Some things just are disappearing. Anyone else having problems with E-Trade Pro? All right, guys on YouTube, I'm going to have to end this and restart my program. Zoom, stay here. Members, I'm just going to restart the program here and bring this back up. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe it might be the internet at the hotel here. Let me see. I'm leaving Fort Lauderdale here after market closes today. Not too bad here. Internet speed's about 58 megabytes a second. Download, let's see what upload is. I could see if I could rule out the internet as being the culprit here for E-Trade Pro. Upload's 90. Not the internet. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to get off of YouTube here. So if you guys are interested in coming to join us, you could go to breakingchartalerts.com, Zoom, just stay here, and I'm going to reset this program and we'll be trading live again. Alrighty, take care, YouTube. And members on Zoom here, just hold on one sec.